happens with hormones. With fiber, they can be so close to the intestine wall, so they move forward efficiently, and finally, they can leave the body. So I know, fiber, bacteria, stool volume, these are maybe not the most glamorous topics in nutrition, but I think they deserve a little bit more appreciation because our gut really needs and loves plants. And this is where things become even more interesting, because the effects of fiber do not stop at digestion or elimination. We also see associations on a much everyday life, 5 to 30 grams of fiber per day. But the real issue is not the recommendation itself, it is the gap between recommendation and reality, because average intake is still often only around 15 to 20 grams per day. So we are not talking about tiny optimization here. The answer is usually not avoiding fiber completely, but adjusting the time and increasing it gradually. Fiber can also help support more stable blood sugar responses and longer satiety when combined strategically. So in the end, the message is actually quite simple. Your gut really loves plants. You've seen the key points. It's not about avoiding certain foods, cutting everything out, or trying to follow perfect rules. It's about understanding what fiber actually does in the body and why it matters. Because fiber is not the problem, it is part of the solution. It supports systems that are already there. It helps regulate, stabilize, and complete what the body is doing every single day. And just like before, no supplement can replace the foundation. Food always comes first. Supplements can support, but they never lead. And once we understand that, we make better decisions for us and for others. Before we close, let's end this on a slightly different note. At the end of the day, it is not about being perfect. It is about doing things a little better, a little more consistently, and sometimes even with a bit of humor. Because if we can smile about it, we are much more likely to stick with it. So maybe tomorrow, add a little bit more fiber to your lunch. And if you are a doctor or working in healthcare, maybe try to write a little more clearly than this one. And before I finish, one last thing. If you have questions, I will be available afterwards in the Be Renewed area at 2 p.m. And I would really love to continue the conversation there with you. Dziękuję. Thank you for letting me share this with you today. Enjoy Convention 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us for an energizing dance party with Premier
slow, slow, slow. 그어진 기 속에